Hey y'all. Okay, let me get my apron on and we will get started. I just need to pick out. I was going to go with. Hey Sally. Hey Jennifer. So I'm going to try to do the lace effect today. And I'm just gonna do one project today. Um, and I'm going to use my flower mold again, but the difference is I'm going to try to use, instead of the white, I'm going to use a colored paste. And so I originally had picked out like some yellowy orange colors, but I didn't have any resin pastes to match. So I needed to pick out some new colors. And I wanted to use a purple color that I have that I've been wanting to use. So hopefully it'll be all right. So first off, I am gonna measure out my resin, which I need 6 ounces of. So 3 ounces of part A and then 3 ounces of part B. Hey, Alley Cat. How's the weather where everybody is? It's cold here. We got a lot of snow for Oklahoma. I think they said we got close to 8 to 10 inches. And well, it's cold enough where they canceled school. So the roads are really icy. And so since a lot of the kids live in rural areas here, and the fact that Oklahoma, I don't blame you. Um, and so since Oklahoma doesn't have really great snow plowing infrastructure, uh, oh, I bet Minnesota is probably frigid. Um, I think I think yesterday it said it felt like -4 or something like that. And it was gonna be about that close today. So and then because I think in Stillwater they only have 2 snowplows, they canceled school. So uh like my husband said that our road and then the main other road that uh we normally travel on, he said, so he had to go to work obviously. And he said that when he left in the morning yesterday, the roads were really icy. And like, but then when he came home, it was also still icy at like 2 something in the afternoon. And he said in order to get onto our street, he had to get like basically running start, otherwise he probably wouldn't have been able to get onto our road, because our road, from the main road, there's a slight incline, So yeah, he said that when he left the house yesterday, he said he didn't even stop at any of the stop signs because the roads were so icy. So yeah, and he's been working uh so normally he has 3 days off. He had to work on Saturday, where that's the day we got the bulk. No, I take that back. Was it Saturday? Either way, he had to work Saturday, and then he had to he Saturday he worked 12 hours. And then Sunday he worked 12 hours. But then of course then Monday he went back to his 10 hours, and then today he went back to 10 hours. Today he's probably going to work 10 hours, and then tomorrow he's going to work 10 hours. So yeah, it's been, he said it's just been nonstop shoveling and everything. So um he said everything hurts because it's just been, constantly having to clear the runways and all of that stuff. So, yeah, I feel bad because he missed one of his days off, and then, but then I told him, I said, he'll make up for that because, uh, come Sunday, this coming Sunday, we're going to be leaving for Japan. So probably on either Friday or Saturday, I'll make sure we have all of our laundry done, and um probably on Friday I'll start packing. Uh and I'll have to make sure I check the weather on Friday over there to see, what it is, cuz um while Japan gets cold in the evenings and all that, I don't think it gets as cold. Uh, it doesn't get as cold during the day. I think I saw that it was like 47, between 47 and like 50, 60 degrees during the day. And then in the evenings it is when, and overnight is when I would get colder. It was like in the mid 30s, which isn't too bad, and considering right now how cold it is. So, um so I'm just right now I am just mixing up the clear. So that's what the clear looks like. And then once I get the clear mixed up, I'll um unmold the last projects that we did. And the thing is the next couple of days, so tomorrow and then on Thursday, I have multiple appointments. Yay. But so this is almost mixed up, I think. But I will take an ounce out of this. Yeah, exactly. Good morning. Hey, Tammy. So yeah, and the thing, I think I saw though, for here, in the US, they said there's gonna be another cold front coming through. So that's the only thing that'll suck is, having to dress for frigid weather here and then going to the airport. Um, but anyhow, this is almost done. And I will be taking 1 ounce of the clear, and I will be mixing it with some uh, some paste, and it's gonna be different than the white. I'm gonna be using, it's called electric purple, and I think it'll be the first time that I'm using it. So we'll see if it turns out well enough to uh, um, create the web effect, because I've never done it with this kind of paste. Even if it doesn't, I think it'll make a very pretty outline. So, all right, so that's all mixed up. And let me need to scooch over here. All right. So if you guys remember, I poured this one, and then I poured this one. So I'm gonna scooch this over a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So I'm gonna unmold the pill mold. Okay, so if you guys remember, I did fireworks around the edge and then a little bit of fireworks in the center. So let's see how it came out. All right. And that's how it came out. I really like that. Oh, and I remember I put that blue on the edge, and you can kind of see the little splotches of blue glitter on the edges. And I think it came out really pretty. I really like the way that looks. It always amazes me that even though I put the fireworks way on the edge, how far it moves in. It always amazes me. This is what the side looks like. So yeah, I really like that. That's really pretty. So okay, now we're going to unmold the flower mold. All right, now. And I did find a pattern to use for my basket base. So I'll probably start on that after I come back from Japan, because I can't bring everything with me to make it. So this is what it looked like. And now let's see what the other side looks like. And oh, I really like that. That came out really nice. It reminds me of a hibiscus as well, with the purple and the pink and the fuchsia. I didn't get quite the splotches that I wanted, but I still like the way it looks. I'm just wondering if I need to go a little lighter on the amount of paste. But either way, I got the look that I wanted. It came out really pretty. So we've got this one. Then there is this one. And there is this one. So this one, I don't know what happened. It got a little warped. I know how to fix that though. It's probably the weather. But I'm happy with that. Okay. So Okay, so now get my cup and we will put about an ounce in here. And I'm not going to use any glitter or anything because the um, resin paste already has some shimmer in it. So there is no reason for me to do that. Let me get that out of here. Ugh. Let's see here. Okay. I just need to get the container open. Sorry, guys. And it's always curious that, like, it's these containers are always sealed so well, and yet it leaks. It must be because when it comes through like overseas, because I ordered this from overseas, that it must have expanded like on the plane or something, and then when it um deflates, that it kind of seeps through the edge. Because I haven't used this one before. So this is the color of the paste. Yeah. Sally, let's see. So I do have relatives in Japan, but they live in another part of Japan. So I won't be visiting them. So I would like to, but so we're going to be going to um Osaka, and which I guess is called the kitchen of Japan. So that's where they have like all of these great food vendors and restaurants and all kinds of different foods to try. And where I think my family is, they're in Hiroshima, and that's a ways away. So unfortunately, I can't go visit them. But I told my husband, I said that uh, it would be nice, or that would be another reason for us to visit it, is to go back and to go visit them. So yeah, I would like to go visit them, but not this time because they're too far. It's too far away. It's like a several hour train ride to get to where they are. So yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, to post pictures, and then, post some videos or whatever. And it'll just be, I'm super excited about doing this because just like being able to go to, because like there's a palace in Osaka that I'm thinking about having us go to. And then I want to say Universal Studios is there, Universal Japan. And I think my sister said that uh, Disney Sea is over there. And she said because the exchange rate is so good, so the dollar is super strong in comparison to the yen, she said it would be worth it to be able to do those kinds of things. But then again, my kids are older and nobody was all that interested when I suggested it. But yeah, I definitely will try to post some photos on my community tab. So, and then maybe post some shorts and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll be fun. And hey, Suzanne. All right, so before I let anything get away too far. All right, so I'm going to show you the colors that I picked out, and hopefully I think this matches. So I picked out hot pink, ocean, and plum. So, and we're going to do the lace effect with this, and we'll, like I said, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm sure it'll have a really nice outline. And then this is the pigment paste that I'm using. It's called electric purple. So I gotta stir it. And with pigment pastes, you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a very long way. So once I'm done mixing everything up, because the actual pigment itself settled to the bottom, I will scrape off whatever has attached itself to the stick, and then put that into the cup. And then I will show you guys what it looks like. I think they said with this weather, I think they said 35 states were affected by this frigid weather. And then, of course, we're going to get another cold front with a bunch of snow and frigid weather. I'm not sure when it's supposed to start, but my husband said yesterday when he came home, he said he already had uh 33 hours worked, and because he had already put in uh, a 10-hour day, and well, I guess it was two 10-hour days and one 12-hour day. And I think he worked 11 hours yesterday, something like that. So, anyhow, when you're a firefighter at the airport, um, you're a first responder, so you kind of gotta, you have to be at work. So, all right. So I've mixed it up. That's what it looks like. That is what I'm going to be using for the edge. And think I think that's enough. So that's what I'm gonna put inside the cup. And I think that should be plenty. So I'm gonna mix it around and I'm gonna see how opaque it gets. I think it needs to be more opaque. Okay. I might put a little bit of white in here, but I don't wanna I love the way this looks right now. And I will actually be happy if this is just turns out to be a purple outline on the edges of the flower. So I am happy with that. I'll show you guys up close what it looks like in the cup. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the cup. Oh, I bet, Suzanne. I think everybody pretty much everywhere has been not fun for the most part, with the sub-zero temperatures, and um you add the bunch of snow and ice from everywhere. I think people said that some places were having sleet and freezing rain. So yeah, I can imagine not fun at all. So yeah, it is like a pretty plum. So I'm happy with that. And it's got like, a shimmer to it. So there's no reason for me to add any um whatchamacallit, glitter or anything to it. So, and there's no need for me to use a piping bag we'll just wipe off the stick and we will put this in the molds. All right. Hopefully I can do this. Okay, so I think that's enough. I just need to push and get some of this because I want it to touch the edge of the molds. All right, so thank you. Yeah, I like the way this color came out. Because I wanted it to be opaque enough so that, even if it's just an edge, it's fine. Um, so all right, now we're gonna put the clear down and then we will put the alcohol ink down. Okay, so I'm just hoping it's heavy enough because white is usually the heaviest color, which is why it does what it does. So, all right, so that's that. Now let's get the colors down. So, what do I want to do first? We'll put the plum down first. So I think that's probably the darkest color because I wanted to contrast the purple edges. So I'm gonna probably put the ocean color closest to the the bigger portion of the petals, and then um we'll see what it looks like. So this is the plum. And I did 4 drops right in the center. You can watch how it moves, which is always the fun part. And then this is the ocean. And then the last color is hot pink. Okay. Part of me wants to swirl those colors. What should I do? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it does look like stained glass. I like when I put the purple down and it just kind of spread out like that. And then I put the blue down and it kind of, spread out and then now it's coming to the center. And that's the fun part is um seeing how far to the center everything is going to come. Um so the hot pink I put 2 drops. But I think I'm gonna actually put one more because I put 2 drops here and it kind of got lost. So I'm just gonna do one more. So I'm just gonna do this. I won't swirl the center because I like the way it's settling in right now. But we'll do this. Just like that. And I will bring you guys up closer so you can see. So that's what it looks like up close. So that's the ocean there in the blue, and then the plum in the center, and then the hot pink. And I think the ocean color and the hot pink is a nice offset to the plum or electric purple. So I will be interested to see if the purple will float towards the center or not. Um and if I will get the same effect that I'm looking for. So I really, really like the way it looks right now. Well, let me see. I'm thinking here. What do I want to do? I kind of want to do another one. I have so much stuff everywhere. Hey, Terry. Oh, I will show you what was unmolded. So that is what we unmolded. This one. And then I'll show you the other one. This was the other one that we unmolded. So I used in this one a resin paste or pigment paste, and it's called electric purple. And then we used ocean, hot pink, and plum for the alcohol inks. And I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to pour something else, just something really quick, or not. Thank you. Let me just put this uh, pigment paste away. And I will move this out of the way. I'm just trying to move things around so that I have more room for another mold. We'll do this one just really quick. I need a cup. Okay. Cause this is almost gone, so I can probably, I think it's enough, just enough to pour for this mold, and then I can get rid of these containers. So if you guys want to hang out while I measure out another 6 ounces and mix it up, and we'll just use the same colors that I did in the flower mold. Come on. That's the one thing about these containers with the handle. The Hey Sandra, the resin goes into the handle. So like this is the container. So the resin goes into the handle. So when I turn it upside down, it goes in there. So I just need 1 more ounce. And come on. Okay. That's close enough. Now I can get rid of these containers. All right. We're gonna mix this up really quick. Hey Monica. hopefully everybody that's joining in is nice and warm wherever you are, because I think more than half the country is frozen. Um, it's cold enough here anyway, where they canceled school yesterday and today. We'll see if they cancel school tomorrow. I don't think they will, but you never know. Let's see what I want to do. I'm gonna use this white here. We're gonna do Petri on this mold using the inks that I picked out for that one. So I have a white resin ink for with the same brand. So as soon as I get this stirred up, we will go ahead and do that. So I think I know today will be my last live until I come back from Japan, and then um I'll try to post photos and or shorts while I'm away. We leave on Sunday. Um and then what else? What else? Oh, I know. Um I am going to try to uh post another video sometime this week, probably either today or tomorrow. And then that'll probably be it for me, maybe until, yeah, definitely until I come back. So I'll be gone from February 1st until the 11th. So you guys probably I probably won't have another live until after the 11th. Thank you, Sandra. I'm looking forward to shopping and eating. Um, there are a couple things on my list that I really want to get from Japan. So hopefully I'll be able to find what I'm looking for, because you guys know that I like to cook. So I'm looking for a nice kitchen knife, like a chef's knife or something. And then I don't know what I want after that. uh but we'll see what I can find. But it's all about the um yes, after Valentine's Day, Terry. Yeah, I will try to post some shorts, and we'll try to post some uh photos on my community tab. um so uh so I will do that. But I may try to make a couple of videos ahead of time and post it or schedule it to ahead of time to post so that I don't necessarily have to worry about it. So I think that's mixed up enough. Um, and this is not the white that I want. I don't think. What's this? No, that's not it. It's this one. I think. No, it's not that one either. It is, I think it's this one here. Where'd it go? There it is. So we shall see if I can get white out of that container. So we're gonna do Petri on this tray. It's just the clear. Okay. And I'll show you the colors again. All right, so we've got plum, I'll see if I can do that. Suzanne. And then so I've got plum, ocean, and hot pink. So that's what I'm gonna put down in the tray here. So I'm gonna do hot pink in the center. And then I'll do plum. And then the last color, ocean. Okay, now let's hope I can get something out of this good can. So this is my washer. Ah, all right. I remember when I used to do Petries with you guys all the time when I was in Hawaii. That was always so much fun. But I do like that I have learned some new techniques to do with you guys as well. Because it's always fun to do, new things and mix things up. Okay, so we'll put the lid back on this if I can. But I will definitely get some unedited like views, like panoramic stuff, and I don't know, just some overall like, fun things um for you guys to see when I can. And that way you guys can see the things that I'm seeing. So, um I'm just gonna do this really quick. And then I want to see how it eventually moves out. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to tomorrow is I will try to unmold these two projects before obviously tomorrow, so that you guys can see it before I go. So you don't have to wait till I come back and do an unmolding video. Um I don't believe I have anything going on in the morning, just in the afternoon. So hopefully I will be able to do it then. Um, but anyhow, thanks for everybody for coming out to hang out. And I will miss you guys when I'm gone on my trip, even though it's only 11 days. And I will pick up something fun to give away to add to my New Year's scavenger hunt giveaway. And then I will then set up the video for that. That'll be the last one, and I will give you guys the clues you guys will have to look for, and then I'll give you guys lots of time to search for everything and then put your answers out there, because I know that's half of the fun is searching for the clues and then putting the answers out there in a story. Okay. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video, and which will hopefully be tomorrow. If not, then I will definitely be posting stuff up on my community tab, and then I'll try to post things either as shorts or unedited videos, just even if they're just panoramic views with just silence, because that to me is always nice. So I will see you guys soon. Take care, stay warm, and stay safe. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.